Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to teach you how to play World of Warcraft Classic with Xbox One controller, which would be truly fun and give you a totally different gameplay experience from keyboard and mouse. I bet you would love it. At first, I would like to show you how the Xbox One controller can make World of Warcraft Classic a real efficient gameplay possibility. And then, I will tell you the packing list of every stuff you will need. Finally, it will take most of the time. I will give you all the details about how to play with Xbox One controller step by step. So, to cut a long story short, let's get started. With the Xbox One controller, you can run around, go forward and backward, go left, go right, turn around and jump. Quite easy. You can also do combat and quest. We have a unique action bar designed for controllers with over 40 bendable button combinations, which makes it possible to cast all your skills. Playing dungeons and raids with your friends, you can be a DPS or healer or tank, it's all okay. We also have this interface costume, which snaps to relevant interface elements, allowing you to navigate the game menus and windows easily without a mouse. Interacting with the world like talking to NPCs and looting is also a possibility without a mouse costume, because we have a special system in place to elevate some of these tasks, which called Interact button. Okay, next, let's go to the preparation step. This part may be a bit boring, but I will try to make it short and easy. You will need to have 4 stuffs to make things done. WoW Classic Planet and Xbox One controller. I pretend you already know how to get them. The last 2 things is Consport add-on and World Mapper Windows desktop application. Just go to consport.net downloads page to get this. After finished, unzip the Consport files to your Classic interface add-on file and open World Mapper software. Connect your Xbox One controller to your PC and run WoW Classic Planet. While you're using Consport for the first time, you should start out on a completely new or existing low-level character. Playing the game with a controller is essentially like playing a completely new game, both in how it feels and how it handles. Even though you might be a mythic rider with your regular keyboard and mouse, using a controller does not translate those skills as you might expect. You will most likely struggle in the beginning. This is commonplace when you first start playing a new game. Starting out a new character makes sure that your spell loadout is slim, your adversaries are easy, and you can take your time to get acquainted with the system. Using Consport for the first time on your main character may prove daunting and will throw you into the deep end immediately, rather than incrementally providing harder challenges. Once you've learned the system on one character, you've learned it on all your characters. You will find that after due time learning the basic first, your skills translate well to your main characters as well. So, it's our first time to log in. We will need to select controller layout. Use our mouse to select Xbox One. Then, we will have to do this, what we call setup calibrate controller. Just follow the instructions. First, we just load our left stick around in a cycle. Notice at the screen right bottom corner, you will see clearly what I'm doing with my Xbox One, so it could help you understand more effectively. Okay, notice that please. Let me load my left stick. Continue to follow the instruction. Press the down button again and again. Now is the left button again and again. Right button and up button. Now it's the A button, X button, B button, Y button. Now we see this LB button. You may feel curious, what is LB button? At your Xbox One shoulder, we have 4 shoulder buttons. The left bottom button, left top button, right bottom button, and the right top button. So the LB button just means left bottom button. Let's press that 3 times and click here to continue. At the same way, LT button, RB button, RT button. And this button is just invalid. Let's skip this button. I don't know this button's name, but its icon is easy make us understand. So let's press that. And in the same way, this 3好学生 button. I named it because it has 3 lines. After finished calibration, Transport will try to load the default biddings. Let's just press A button to say yes. Now we see if we press X button, we could save settings. So let's just press X button. Bingo! Now we can move our character with left stick and change face direction with right stick. We can jump with the default A button. You can see the A icon from interface. And B button to cast a scale. Right button to eat the apple, and down button to drink the water. Clicking a mouse, right button. Yes, let's use our mouse. We will get this mouse cursor. Let's move the apple to top button, so we could eat the apple with top button. Now, let's move forward and learn how to accept our first quest. While we near our target NPC enough, screen bottom center will show the A button and the NPC's name. Let's press the A button. It will select the NPC and press A again. We can interact with this NPC. Press A button to read this quest. You can press A to accept or press the right button to move the cursor to decline. Anyway, let's accept this quest and press this AAA student button to cancel the target selection. Let's do that again. You see? It's quite easy. Now, you may be curious, what if I'm in the middle of more than one NPCs? We can use the up and down button to choose our target NPC. For example, Cold Rage Mountaineer. Let's cancel it. And Sting stored up.
Aye. See you soon.
Now, you understand how to interact with NPCs. Let's move to do killing. Facing adversaries is totally different from NPCs, because mostly we don't need to near the target to begin. Just make sure you are facing the target adversary. Hold the LB button and press RB button to select. You can change the adversary target by moving your face direction and do the same way. You see? Not hard, right? Anyway, let's fight. I would rather use X button as my fireball scale. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Very good. Now, you can see loot is also easy. Just press A and press B to load up. In this case, I would highly recommend you to activate the auto loot function. Let's press the AAA student button. You will get the character menu, the game menu, the social menu, and the system menu. Let's go interface options and make the auto loot active. And click OK. Press the AAA student button again to exit the menu. Now, let's see the auto loot. Okay, let's kill one more again. Sometimes, the loot function may run into issues accidentally. You can click the right stick to make the cursor appear, and move the cursor by moving your right stick. Mouse over the corpse. Click the right stick again to loot. Next, let's click this button to open the bank pack. I have no idea what this button's name, but you can see it. Okay, let's select the hearthstone. Press B to use it, and go home. You may also see this cast bar below. Quite useful UI. As you level up, the number of your skill buttons grow. To adapt to this situation, we have these two modified buttons, LB and LT button, and another ultimate cycle to help. let's see how it works. We already have the RBRT button, XYAB button with your scales fulfilled. Then we hold the LB button. We will get a new scale cell set. So we have another RBRT and XYAB button. Hold the LT button, get another scale cell set. Hold LT and LB button simultaneously and hold the A button, you will get an ultimate cycle, which supports a cycle of cells. Let's see how ultimate cycle works. Drag your select scales to ultimate cycle, which could also be items. Press LT and LB button simultaneously and hold the A button. Turn the left stick around in cycle to select your target and release it to cast. Quite useful, doesn't it? I recommend you put buff scales, transmit scales, food and drinks into this cycle. Now, you have to notice, WoW Classic is just released, so it's hard to avoid bugs for this add-on. Sometimes, you would just run into some UI issues, and sometimes your buttons may become invalid. In this case, let's open the macros function and make a macro called reload. Drag this macro to your ultimate cycle. While anything goes wrong, you may try to reload the UI. Mostly, your trouble would go away. Believe me, this is truly a useful tip. Next, let's see how to select a friendly player and change a bending. Go to the Controls menu, stay at Bending submenu, press A button to change a bending. Press RT and go to LBRT. Press A button to select and go to Targeting submenu. Press A button again to select Target nearest friendly player. Press X button to save settings. Now this time, while you hold the LB button, you can press the RB button to select your target adversary and use the RT button to select your target friendly player. As easy as a pie. Finally, I'll show you how to select a teammate and to be a healer effectively. Go to Bendings function again, select this button and go controller. And this one, target unite frames hold. Press X to save settings. Now, let's hold the LT and view buttons simultaneously. Yes, I just got that button name. It's called view button. Anyway, while you do this, you will see your teammate frames choose the button letter severally. Let's press A and release the LT and view button. Then this teammate will be your target. You can buff him or heal him. Let's do this again to help you understand more deeply. If you are a healer, there's another effective way to heal rather than select your teammate. By using this function, you could heal your teammate targetlessly. Hold the LT button and press the triple A student button to enable it. You will see a small cycle. We call that toggle red kills you. You can press the up and down button to toggle your teammate, and use your heal skills directly without need of target selection. That is amazingly useful for healers. Until now, about how to play WoW Classic with Xbox One controller, I think you should acquire generally. You can explore more functions by yourself. I think those are just ice on the cake. 关于为什么这个视频用英语做呢？第一是因为我想通过做这个手柄玩魔兽的视频的同时，提高我的英语水平。第二是因为这个插件目前还没有汉化，本身就只有英文。当然，最主要的是为了装逼。虽然这个视频并不长，但是它却花了我一个周末的时间，所以导致我和我的基友的等级差距又拉开了一截。所以如果大家喜欢我的视频，请扫码关注我的哔哩哔哩直播间和账号，同时访问我的个人网站 www.highinvitation.com. Okay? Hope you enjoy this video and always remember, practice makes perfect.